Good evening. I now declare that all are assembled for the 130th commencement of Eastern Connecticut State University. My name is Andrew Utterback, and I am the president of the University Senate. Please enjoy this special version of America the Beautiful to start the evening. That was a beautiful rendition of one of the nation's most treasured anthems. It is now my great pleasure to present the graduating class of 2020 to President Elsa Núñez. I would like to ask Dr. Núñez to come to the podium.
Thank you, Grand Marshal Utterback. Welcome to the 130th commencement of Eastern Connecticut State University, Connecticut's only public liberal arts university. This is a time you will remember for years to come, for it is today that you begin a new chapter. Welcome to these proceedings. On behalf of the university, I acknowledge and extend congratulations to the class of 2020. To the graduates and their families who are together tonight across Connecticut and our great nation, I thank you for joining us. We are together while we are apart. I would ask that the graduates turn to their parents, to the other members of their family and friends, to whomever you are with, and thank them for the support they have given you over the years. They are a big reason why you are with us tonight for these 130th Eastern Connecticut State University Commencement Exercises.
I would like to ask Provost Bill Salka to come to the podium to introduce our commencement speaker.
Good evening. My name is Bill Salka, and I am the Provost at Eastern Connecticut State University. It is my distinct honor to introduce our commencement speaker, Dr. Mark Boxer, Executive Vice President and Chief Information Officer of Cigna. Dr. Boxer has had a distinguished career in the healthcare and technology sectors and has been Cigna's Chief Information Officer since 2011. He is responsible for driving Cigna's worldwide technology strategy and overseeing the health company's technology operations, digital capabilities, analytics, and ventures. Prior to joining Cigna, Dr. Boxer held senior executive positions with the Xerox Corporation, Anthem, HealthSource, and Hewlett-Packard. Dr. Boxer is a University of Connecticut trustee and sits on the board of the Connecticut Children's Law Center. He earned a Bachelor of Science degree in engineering and a Bachelor's of Arts degree in physics from the University of Hartford. Dr. Boxer also holds a Master of Business Administration degree in Finance from the University of Connecticut and a Master of Science degree in Information Systems from Drexel University, as well as doctoral degrees in Health Administration from the Medical University of South Carolina and in Global Public Health from Arizona's School of Health Sciences. Again, it is my privilege to introduce this evening's commencement speaker, Dr. Mark Boxer.
President Núñez, Provost Salka, Dr. Utterback, Class Vice President Kerfoot, thank you for the opportunity to join this commencement today. I am pleased and privileged to be here to recognize the achievements and to celebrate the successes of our graduates, albeit in the most virtual manner possible. So, while we may be distant in location, we are together in spirit and intent. So first of all, to the Eastern Connecticut State University class of 2020, and to your family and friends who helped get you here today, congratulations. This is an impressive achievement by any measure. You should be incredibly proud of yourselves. You are now one step further along on your personal and professional journey and making your own unique impact. I have a very simple goal for my remarks today. In addition to offering you my sincerest congratulations and a few sage words of advice, I'm here to share a bit of my story and inspire you to dream big about what you can do and what you will do in this world. For the past 10 years, I've served as the Global Chief Information Officer of Cigna, a Fortune 15 multinational company. My career has provided me with a unique and rewarding purpose to help improve health and wellness on a global scale through new and innovative technologies. And at no time in the history of healthcare, at no time is this as important as it is right now, given the health crisis we are facing across the world. But perhaps even more relevant to today, I'm someone who understands the important juncture you're at right now and the role that education and continuous learning plays in your future. Because for my parents, it was all about education. They wanted their two kids, my sister and me, to experience what they never got to in life. That meant getting a higher education. My father always dreamed of being a physician, but he couldn't afford to pursue that goal. He joined the Navy at age 17, in fact. He served as a medic in World War II and in Korea. And when he came home, he had neither the means nor the opportunity to attend college. Like many in his generation, he married young, and after leaving the service, he had to immediately get a job. My mom, who married my dad at the ripe old age of 18, worked at her father's dress factory since the age of 12. She, too, like my father, never had a chance to consider a college degree. Instead, my parents pinned their dreams on their two children. Now, between the two of us, my sister was easily the poster child for these dreams. Valedictorian in high school, college honors, and then an MBA in finance from an Ivy League school. Me, on the other hand, I was a bit of a project. The path to college wasn't as clear for me as it was for my sister. More out of duty than desire, I went through the motions, I filled out some applications, and lo and behold, and much to my parents' pleasure, I was accepted to college, and I even received a scholarship. Although I had no idea where it would take me, I followed my parents' dream to work towards a degree. And let me tell you, for me anyway, it was the right choice, and it became the springboard for everything good in my life, personally and professionally. You see, not too long into the process, things clicked. I began to learn more about myself and how this education thing really suited me. I received both a Bachelor of Science in Engineering and a Bachelor of Arts in Physics, and I realized after my undergraduate years that the world was much bigger than I knew. Other paths existed, and maybe some interesting doors to knock on that I never would have imagined otherwise. The day I graduated, I recalled feeling perhaps how you do today, a mixture of pride and excitement, certainly for the future, but plenty of questions, and maybe a little bit of angst around the choices to be made. Many of you may be asking questions. What comes next? How will this achievement and accomplishment get me where I want to go in life? Was it worth the commitment, the investment, the trade-offs? My answer, an emphatic yes. Do not ever underestimate the power and value of your Eastern education. It will open many doors for you. You may not see them all right now, but they will be there. You see, I came to appreciate what it meant to be a lifelong learner. In fact, in the over 3 decades since I graduated from college, ouch, there's never been a year when I have not been in some mode of learning, whether an educational program or pursuing an additional degree or attending seminars or doing research, doing lots of interesting learning. And this journey has included earning 2 master's degrees and 2 doctoral degrees. And even now, it hasn't stopped. I'm in a postdoctoral program at the University of Oxford in the UK, and I'm one of the few Americans there doing some research. I'm doing research on how to increase medication compliance for asthmatic children in underserved communities. It's really important work. So, if I leave you with one thing, and if you remember one item from my remarks, it's this: lifelong education provides options and the opportunity to make a positive impact in the world. It's exciting, it's dynamic, and I believe it's why all of you decided to spend your time at this fine institution. The knowledge you've gained here at Eastern is the fuel. It is the fuel that will propel you to make a truly meaningful impact. For me, as a first-generation college graduate, education leveled the playing field. It made me who I am today, and it's been the gateway to what I believe are some incredible experiences along the way. It shaped the career I had, which is focused on making healthcare more effective, more affordable, more accessible, and addressing the important and challenging issues we face right now. Education and continuous learning help you seize new opportunities. They help you chart a course not otherwise available. It will let you find your passion, define who you want to be, and the impact you want to make on this world. So now, the wisdom part of the story. I'd like to leave you with a few sage words of advice. These are neither complex, nor complicated, nor long-winded, but I think incredibly relevant to the times we're in today. I would argue even more relevant than ever before in our lives, given we now exist in a world of complete virtual living, virtual learning, virtual working. And they're simply this: be kind to others and find ways to help people when and where you can. Along my journey, as education opened each new door, I learned a lot about giving back and using my opportunities wisely. I recognize that as you spend time on you, it can be easy to miss the moments to lend a hand and be generous to others. In my life, that's come from lots of different places. Helping high school students in the inner city navigate the college admissions process, putting in place disability hiring programs for veterans, making sure there are STEM programs for young women who want to build a career in technology, and even sponsoring the innovation centers that Cigna placed right on this campus for the internships some of you may have done. And oh, by the way, Cigna loves Eastern grads. I share these items not to boast, but to underscore an important message, which is this: our impact comes not only from what we do, our jobs and the education that we worked hard to achieve, but also from our actions and our character, how we get things done, how we do it, and how we can use our skills and positions to make a positive impact on others. We need as much kindness as possible in the world these days, now more than ever. So I encourage you, as you succeed in life, think about also using your education, your skills, your influence to help connect in a very human and personal way with those who need it the most. There's a movie out. Some of you may have seen the movie. It's called The Life of Fred Rogers, the creator of the iconic children's TV show Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. He was one of the ultimate champions of this message. If you ever want to quote Mr. Rogers, here are a few words of advice that sum things up pretty well. He said, there are 3 ways to ultimate success. The first way is to be kind. The second way is to be kind. The third way is to be kind. Now, coming back to my physics education, if you combine that with the power of learning, you have the factors for a winning equation. Learning plus kindness equals positive changes in the world. With this, you can't go wrong. So, with those final thoughts, once again to the class of 2020, congratulations for the hard work you've already done and for the good in the world that I know you will all do. Your journey of lifelong learning is underway. As you prepare to embark, I encourage you, enjoy it, make the most of it, and share its benefits with kindness to others. Not just during this time of crisis that we're in, but every single day beyond. Thank you. Be well, be safe, be good, and most of all, be kind.
I am pleased to now introduce Ms. Emily Kerfoot, the Senior Class Vice President, who will give the Senior Class Address and present the class gift.
Hello, family, friends, faculty in the class of 2020. First, I would like to send a quick thank you to my friends and family. Without your love and support, I would not be here today graduating from Eastern as a first-generation college student. To my mom and dad, thank you for pushing me to be my very best and helping me when times get tough. Thank you for bringing me into the world and giving me life. I love you both. To the class of 2020, we did it. Our 4 years at Eastern have come and gone in the blink of an eye. This has been one crazy senior year and not at all the way we pictured it. Although we are apart from one another, we are always together. To me, it is hard to believe that our time at Eastern is over and we are about to embark on an unknown journey. Some of us will be headed to graduate school in a few months, while others have jobs lined up despite of the circumstances we find ourselves in. Many of our class are still determining what they will do next. Regardless of your direction, you should always remember where we started from, as Eastern warriors. If you ask me how my 4 years at Eastern went, I would tell you they included countless hours of studying in the library, eating fries from Girl Nation, meeting some great friends, and learning so much from our amazing faculty members. I could not picture myself being where I am today without the help of all the faculty and staff members at Eastern, and I'm sure you feel the same way. From CAPS, student activities, the Student Center staff, and the Academic Services Center, the list goes on that have helped me be here today. As you sit with your family at home watching this commencement, tell yourself you did it and you made it. Through all of the challenges you have faced, you could be proud to be Eastern alums. Be proud that you will go on in life knowing that you will accomplish such great things. Dr. Núñez frequently reminds Eastern students that she wants us to feel that we are elite, but never feel that we are elitists. Our liberal arts education gives us skills highly prized by U.S. employers and the ability to adapt to changes taking place in front of our eyes. We join the ranks of people with college educations. Only 36% of all American adults have a 4-year degree. While each of us seeks a path toward a professional success, it is important for us to find ways to give back to our communities. Get involved in a local nonprofit, join your school board, volunteer at a food pantry. Give back as we have been given. I would be remiss if I didn't comment on this special time, the spring semester of 2020, when our entire campus studied, taught, and worked from home. It was a challenge, and the class of 2020 met that challenge with courage and determination. We learned we are capable of more than we have realized. Resilience, the ability to survive and thrive during adversity, is something we can all be proud of. As the famous physicist Albert Einstein once said, "It is not that I am so smart, it's that I stay with problems longer." And let's stick to it, class of 2020. I want to conclude by following in the footsteps of senior class officers from prior years. Each year, it is customary that Eastern's graduating class give back to the university by offering a gift. This year, the class of 2020 has created a scholarship fund to help students study at Eastern after we are gone. President Núñez, it is my honor to present the university with this check to establish the class of 2020 Endowed Scholarship Fund. Congratulations again to the class of 2020 and best of luck.
I now call on President Núñez to deliver her charge to this year's graduating class of 2020.
In any other year, I would be looking across the Excel Center Arena in Hartford at this moment to see more than 1,200 proud, confident Eastern seniors in their graduation caps and gowns, ready to commence, ready to begin the next chapter in their lives. We would be surrounded by more than 12,000 family members and friends, reaching to the rafters of the Excel Center, cheering loudly to recognize this year's class of 2020. Tonight is a different experience than we all had envisioned, but I know it's going to be a joyous celebration for each of you, for we are together even as we are apart. I am joined here on campus this evening by Provost Bill Salka, University Senate President Andrew Utterback, our guest speaker, Dr. Mark Boxer of Cigna, and Emily Kerfoot, our senior class vice president. I hope each of our graduates is watching at home with an equally small, manageable group of family and friends to participate in Eastern Connecticut State University's 130th Commencement Exercises. It has been an extraordinary, challenging year for the entire campus community. For the class of 2020, the year has been a crowning chapter in your 4 years at Eastern. Each of you has been on a personal journey that only you can testify to. Along the way, you have made lifelong friends. The class of 2020 has also shared a common path, one of strength and one of growth. All of you have had the benefit of an Eastern liberal arts education, one that gives each of you a competitive advantage. Prestigious graduate schools continue to accept our students. I am very proud of those of you who have secured places in graduate programs across the nation this coming fall. And employers overwhelmingly tell us that highly valued, broad intellectual skills you have gained at Eastern, such as critical thinking, collaboration, ethics, quantitative reasoning, and communications, are vitally important. You have learned much, you have discovered much, you have uncovered much. I encourage you to continue searching. The early 20th century poet Dorothy Parker once said, "The cure for boredom is curiosity, and there is no cure for curiosity. May you always have a desire to be curious." It is the quest for knowledge and the liberal arts skills you have learned at Eastern that are much needed now. Since you arrived 4 years ago for summer orientation, the faculty and I have been telling you that the liberal arts skills you learn at Eastern will serve you well throughout your careers and your personal lives. Those same skills are critically needed today as we seek to get beyond the COVID-19 crisis. We need your creative talents as we seek new medical procedures, new tests, treatments, and other solutions to our current circumstances. And be assured, the problems you will help solve are not limited to health care. Every corner of our society and every industry has been impacted. You have learned to ask difficult questions, and you are willing to change your mind in the face of new evidence. These are critical skills as we try to fast-track everything from discovering vaccines to developing new ways to teach remotely to the safe distribution of products and services. Dr. Sonia Cardenas of Trinity College wrote recently, "Society needs people who are comfortable with ambiguity but impatient with despair. Your flexibility is your strength. Now is the time to use it." We also need communicators who can convey complex messages to people yearning for accurate information. Your commitment to your communities also will be key to rebuilding infrastructures that must be recast in the face of new norms. Finally, at a time when our societal systems are being tested, we need your integrity and your ethical values to ensure that truth, justice, and equity are not victims of the coronavirus. Our nation's standing in the world and our place in this time in history will be based on the leadership of people like you. I know each of you has the skills and the courage to find your place in this new world, where you will keep your head on your shoulders, keep your chin up, and make a unique contribution to society. In other years, in a few minutes, each of you would walk across the stage at the Excel Center. I would shake your hand and would conclude the evening by celebrating with your families. I cannot see you tonight. I will not be able to shake your hand or wish you well, but please know that I am very, very proud of each of you. You demonstrate strength and courage in this time of great challenge. I know that you will take what you have learned at Eastern to uplift your family and to make your own contributions to the world. Go now and go with confidence, compassion, and commitment. Come back and visit us when it is safe to do so. In the meantime, let us know if you need anything from us so that we can help you. May all of your dreams come true.
I now call on Dr. William Salka to present the degree candidates.
Dr. Núñez, we have come to the principal reason why we are here tonight, the awarding of degrees to those students who have met the academic degree requirements established by the faculty of their respective schools. On behalf of the university faculty, it is my pleasure to present the graduating class of 2020. These candidates have fulfilled the requirements of the university as approved by the Board of Regents.
Thank you, Dr. Salka. I would now ask Dr. Núñez to come to the podium to confer the degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I confer upon you the following graduate and undergraduate degrees of Master of Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of General Studies, and Associate in Science, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
As Dr. Núñez just explained, at this time in our program, we normally see our graduates walk across the stage as they hear their names to shake the president's hand. This year, as our seniors celebrate safely at home with their families, we are going to show a scrolling list of our graduates. As you see your name, please make sure your loved ones celebrate this occasion and congratulate you. Enjoy.
Congratulations, class of 2020!
Good evening and congratulations to the graduates. It's an honor to be here with you, even virtually. Even though it seems like we're living through a screenplay that was a collaborative effort by George Lucas and Stephen King, we are here together under strange circumstances, but we are together, and that's the important thing. I realize that many of you are of very different religious traditions, and some of no religious tradition at all. The benediction at the end of commencement is usually a rather broad prayer that gives thanks for the blessings that we have received and asks for protection for all of our students. Regardless of your own religious tradition, I would ask you, if you would, to enter into that interior sacred space within you for just a moment as we call to mind the things that are past and anticipate the things that are to come. That's almost like a line I got from a Star Wars movie. The thing you're seeking is not behind you, it is ahead of you. Let us bow our heads in prayer. Today, even in the midst of challenge and uncertainty, the days of your academic life at Eastern Connecticut State University draw to a soft close, and a broader, if unknown, life opens before you. For the love you have known, for the opportunities which have been provided, for the friendships which have been formed, and for the hopes that have been born in you during these years, we give thanks. For every prompting of conscience and for every vision of the truth which has been revealed to you and in you, we give thanks. Take from this time not virtual blessings, but the true blessings of friendships formed, of wisdom gained, of knowledge acquired, of compassion both learned and known. Go forward into this emerging world, confident of the love and blessings of your family, of your friends, of this academic community, and with the blessings of God, the Sustainer. May God bless you and keep you. May God's face shine upon you. And may God be gracious to you. May God grant you peace, shalom, salam, at the end of this day, at the end of each day, and at the end of all your days. Amen.